Happy Friday, everyone. I hope everybody had a great week, and I'm sure you got great things going on this coming weekend. So, a couple things first. Next week, hopefully Monday, we're going to jump back on this 101 podcast sign. The board is actually coming along pretty good. I did put a little bit of putty in one of the seams. I think this one down here. But I'm happy with it so far. I think it's going to look really cool with a finish on it. Anyway, we're going to jump back on that on Monday. And then one other thing. Someone, and I can't remember who it was, the whole freezer paper transfer process. I'm using mostly the transparency paper now, but the freezer paper still is a great way to transfer. You just can't see through it. But anyway, somebody said, and I know some people have issues, and we did too, with our printer, with the freezer paper. They actually make freezer paper to go in printers. So check this out. You guys, this is, and I've tested this stuff. Obviously, I opened the package and tried it, and it works great. So this is made to go into an inkjet printer. So I will have a link to this down in the description, and I'll also add it to the link on 241 where all of our other stuff is. But we got this on Amazon. I can't remember the price. I can't remember, but it's 50 sheets, and obviously you can reuse them, so it should only be a one-time purchase. But yeah, I fed them through my printer, and man, it picked them up. Grabbed them. It's not like you have to tape them or anything like that to other pieces. So that's really great stuff if you're using the transfer paper method. All right, sign carvers of the day. This first one I'm really excited about that John sent me a while back. John Hall's 10-year-old granddaughter carved her first sign, and I just thought it was adorable. Just fantastic. What her name is Trinity, I think. Does it say that on there?
Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity. So fantastic job, Trinity. Congratulations. You're going to make a great sign carver. Stay with it. All right, so that's the one I want to do first. So Larry Gibson, his very first sign. He built the arbor, and then he added the sign to it afterwards. Really cool.
Sign?
Huh?
First one?
Very first one, yeah. Fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bruce Stewart, he's up in Canada. This is one of his ones that he did. He carved it with the SC50, and I just talked to him on the phone the other day. Terrific sign carver and furniture maker. Bo Trower down in Texas. So he did this right after the Hurricane Harvey down there. So great job, Bo. David Jones. Terrific, beautiful job. I've always liked the notch corners with the 45-degree chamfer or the Roman ogee on there. But terrific job, David. Looks terrific. Alan Mullen in Maryland bought a store frame and inserted it in the sign. Oh, cool. So this is a store frame. You just cut a hole, put it in the sign. So I think that's a really good idea. That's a great niche idea, guys, as far as marketing. Making a sign like that with the like football player, basketball player in there. That's a really, really good idea. You could sell a bunch of those. Terrific idea. Donald Spicer.
That's cute.
Yeah, very cute. The pet stuff is another big niche. Bill Ford. Really cool here.
Wow.
Got like a Minuteman on it. I would assume, or definitely
I like that.
Revolutionary War deal. Yeah, very cool. Andy Earl, not a surprise here. This one is just, I think this one is just, I think this is one of your best, Andy. I just think that is so cool. So cool. I like the way you did all the background and then just left a strip of wood on the edge. Just terrific job. Don Borden, our buddy over in Hemet for American Legion. A lot of details there, Don. Great job. Looks good. These are really popular. Robert Folk in South Carolina. Just really, the flag stuff right now, I'm so pleased that the flag stuff right now is just really, really popular. And that's just fantastic work. Fantastic. Another big niche, actually. Bo Trower, another one, a set of signs from Bo Trower. So these are like display signs. Give people an idea of what you can do. Shane Northridge over in England, he does a lot of this stuff with the different colors, and I think he did this like on old fence boards. This was an old fence panel, I think, that he used. I don't have any notes on that, but that's what I remember. Oh, it says, yeah, I do have notes. 3x3 fence panel. Yeah, I love the color stuff. Leon Martin. An old caricature.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, an old caricature of like a country music singer. I love it. Great job, Leon. Great stuff here, guys. Seth and Les Schwab Tire Company. I bought tires from them before. Probably most of us have. And this is from the Netherlands. Ed Burrow.
Holy moly.
So this was for the Facebook contest. Back in, by the way, most of these, I'm starting to put a date on these to let you guys know how far behind I am, but I'm trying to get caught up. These are all mostly from September. So this was for the Facebook contest, and he did it on plywood. Said it was a real pain, and the sanding was kind of a pain, and small details, but did a fantastic job. That was for the Facebook contest. Steve Nasby. Again, you guys that are, these guys understand this is about 3 months old. We're in December now, so these are mostly from September. I don't know why it took me so long to start putting dates on them, but these are mostly from September. Very first sign. Who's that from? Willie?
Willie.
Kuhler?
Kuhler.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading it backwards, but
Something like that.
yeah. Great job for your first sign. Terrific. Third sign from Bob Smiley.
Very cool.
Yeah. I love that cedar. That looks like Western red cedar or some cool looking cedar. This, I'm going to let you, from Sweden, Thorder. Let's go Thorder. But very first sign. Terrific. I don't know what kind of wood that is. Probably native to Sweden, I would suppose.
Cool.
Beautiful grain on that too. Great job. Gary Haddon. So this was, again, back in September, and it has to do with Hurricane Irma.
Very cool.
He went and he made this sign all off of his generator because he was out of power at the time. They were in the midst of the Irma hurricane, and he 120-mile winds during Irma down there. Crazy. And he's out there carving a sign with a generator. One of his first signs, Mike Bartow.
Move your hand, babe.
Oops, sorry.
What's that say? Karen and Katie? Karen and Katie.
Karen and
Katie.
Katie, yeah. Carr, excuse me. Great job. This one is cool. Joyce Hope. Her very first sign. And it said, I don't know if you can see, it took me a while, but it says in here, well, bye.
Well, bye.
Curly Bill. So Joyce carved the sign and her husband Bill finished it. Yeah, great job, Joyce. And Bill. Tom Pesnick from, does that say from Kentucky? Very first sign. Got his little router in the back. Couple routers there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. DeWalt and looks like a skill off to the right. Stephen Harrow, 4th, 5th, and 6th signs. Jeez. A lot of work there.
Wow.
Terrific job. Pretty ambitious for only your 4th, 5th, and 6th signs. Artwork here. Just terrific job. Great job, Stephen. David May, he's found kind of a niche doing portraits, animal portraits, pet portraits, that he is selling them word of mouth and actually through vet clinics.
Very cool.
Doing portraits. Terrific job. That's awesome. That's a big niche. Greg Vibey, him and his dad. He made this for his dad.
He looks like his daddy.
He does. Yeah, you can definitely see the resemblance
Very cool.
there. Great job, Greg. I'm sure your dad loved it. Gary Hansen, my wooden spoon maker.
Hey, I recognize those.
You recognize that. Vic made the layouts. I think the layouts for both of them, right? Didn't you do that trout too? Yeah. Great job, Gary.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. That's more painting than I like to do. So this is Mark Bartow. So this is for his grandsons, and he did a mixture of carving and inkjet transfer. So the images there are inkjet transferred on with probably with freezer paper, I would assume, but I'm not sure.
Wow, those are cool.
Yeah. Good job. Donald Spicer.
Wow, look at that.
That's a cool scene. Really nice.
Great job.
Yeah, great mountains in there. Yeah, I like that. Very nice, Don. Don I don't know how to pronounce your name, Don. I
like
apologize. Jeremy. Probably Jeremy.
That's awesome.
Beautiful. Great carving and gorgeous wood.
Board, yeah.
Look at that board. It's fantastic. Just spectacular. Stephen Harrell. Third sign ever.
Wow.
You guys just amaze me. I would have never attempted something like that back when I first started carving. Now this one is I don't know what country Jan is from, but the translation of what this says is, "Who here not as a friend to within skipping is so broken up again." So I guess that's kind of a way of saying, if you're trespassing, you're going to get the bat. I guess that's what that means. That would be my guess. Anyway, I wouldn't trespass on Jan's place if I was you. Great job, Jan. Very first sign. That will look familiar to you, Vic.
Mm-hmm.
Brennan Elza, that's what they used to refer to as the Screaming Eagle on the Trans Am, which we had one. Very nice job.
Someday.
Yeah, we'll get another one someday. Nice job. One of his very first signs, Earl. Beautiful job. Airborne logo on there.
Wow.
Great job. I love the blue and the yellow. Terrific job. One of his first signs. Gosh. Scott Frazier, this is actually, I've got the front and the back.
Can you hold it up? Just, yeah.
So he did this.
Lonesome Dove.
This is off of an old piece of flooring. Let me see, I've got some notes on it somewhere.
Let's see, they're
Oh, it's on the bottom, I'm sorry. Used an old 2x8 rough sawn oak floor joist to carve that. And then this is the backside. Check that out. That was the sideboard on their wagon in Lonesome Dove. Fantastic job, Scott. I love it. It's great, and that's a great piece of wood to use for that particular sign. Great job. Emmanuel, Austria, one of his first signs. I think he's over in Southern California, if I remember right. I think he is. Great job. That's not our ribbon. That's a ribbon that he made. Looks good. Steve Nasby. A lot of background there. Cute little bugs on there. Great job, Steve. Beautiful. Todd Salter, very first sign.
Oh, I like that.
Used a Drill Master router and our base plate.
Very nice.
Beautiful job. Again, very ambitious for your first sign. And last but not least, Mr. Oliver Henry. Just Oliver is just such a creative artist, honestly. If you remember any of Oliver's stuff, he just blows me away. So he used a Bic marker for the color, and the Rust-Oleum red primer is the background. So that, if you guys like the looks of the brown, that's the red primer rather than the black primer for the background. So that probably will have the same kind of deal and not bleed into the pine. All right, we're going to be right back. I'm going to set all these up. All right, here's another great group of sign carvers of the day. You guys just keep astounding me at the creativity, the designs, the colors, especially you first-time carvers that are brand new to this. Some of the ambitious signs that you guys take on and make, but there's some great ideas here, guys. So I hope you guys are using these as just kind of ideas for things that you can do, because these guys obviously are just so much creativity here. I love it. I love it. So, and there's some great marketing ideas here if you're looking for ideas on where you can sell your signs, if that's something that you want to do. So remember, everybody have a great weekend, and come Monday, if everything goes right, come Monday we'll jump back on that 101 podcast sign. I'm looking forward to firing up the router and getting that thing carving. So everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.